still got to do like 3 more pipes. Fucking outstanding. Them bitches busted on me, bro. That night, I told y'all guys I was cold as fuck. I couldn't feel my fingers. My pipes were freezing. But we gonna be alright, man. Them bitches got iced up. It's not fun trying to squeeze between like 14 inches between the ground and the bottom of the house and try to shimmy. This shit is not fun. Like I said, we gonna keep working on it. Alright, so the thing with mutt we're starting to experience right now is these stupid out of position players. As hell. You don't want to throw it anywhere near those tall ass fucking lurkers. That's a no-no. So you're gonna have to throw not 2 routes at them, you're gonna have to throw 3, maybe 4 routes. See which one he bites on. That Ted Hendricks shit is starting to piss me off for real. EA no better than that with these stupid ass out of position cards. Shit getting out of hand.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion left comes Moss. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Cunningham. And right away, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's going to return it to
Appreciate you doing that motion shit, bro. You make my defense stronger when you do that.
Pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They go play action. Mariota. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's going to be taken down.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Mariota. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Get that.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
You got to get rid of these throw out of sacks.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. He's at the 40, 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Cook, they'll try and run it, and he will get in to make it 8-0. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
A first down throw for Mariota. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 41, Mariota.
Yeah.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Past the 20.
Yeah, fix our game.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage, because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
What are you going to do here?
Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. In motion left is Rice. Play action now. Mariota. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Mariota. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue, because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Throw outside, completion to Rice. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's...
I put my abilities on, the right abilities. Think about this long and hard. Think about the team. Think about what I want on them. Think about I'm not using Jason Witten like that. free tight end apprentice on Henry, so gotta figure out what he's good at. So we had 12 or 12. Let me go and fix his defense real quick. Because we're not right over here. Here's the crusher. I can't take that edge straight off. See what else I can put on Derek. It's mid zone. I don't want to give him. I'll probably give him crusher. Stonewall would be good. Give him the Stonewall with the crusher. That's only if you're dealing with people that what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I might take that lurker off. Baiting. Give him that. Take his under pressure off. Man, I got deep end zone KO. Probably take that flat zone KO off and then just go with this chuck out. I'm using them in zones a lot. Give me 1 AP. You got a deep out zone. Yeah, he gonna be nice. So you get him leveled. Get 95. You got 2 AP deflator. You can't really give him. It's like some of his abilities are still rather expensive. I still gotta get him upgraded. But we gonna be alright. I'm just debating if I want to start him over Rod Woodson. I'm gonna put Rod as strong safety, I guess. Let me see. Just worried if I put him as strong safety, what his overall is gonna be. Be at 87. Ronnie Lott would be a better strong safety. Maybe at 87 is my number 2. I do that. Might move Isaiah down to number 2. Start Rod Woodson, maybe. Start Rod Woodson. Move Isaiah to number 2. That's what we're gonna do. So it'll be D'Angelo Hall. Gotta make the roster somewhere. Let's see where we're gonna put him at. Really don't wanna put D'Angelo Hall here. I'm gonna swap out Lester for Charles until we get an upgrade on Charles. There we go. Now the DBs are looking nice. Now we can put Isaiah right here. Okay, I gotta get Ronnie alive. puts them right here. Make a little change, fellas. Just a little change. Schematically. It'll be fine with it like that. Now I just gotta find someone right here. Could use rivals in there. 48. Why not? He dealt. Everything's about depth. Let's see, 9 and 12. I want to put. Gave him pick artists. If I give him pick artists, I don't need to give him like any zone KOs. We gotta give him that chemistry. Alright, so now, I think the only thing I got to do, I know I gave him the deep end zone KO. I'm going to keep him with the pick artist. Shouldn't have to change anything there. I got 3 AP to distribute. How do I want to do it? Get this shit right, fellas. Keep him. Keep him. So that gives me 1 AP and 1 X Factor. Him being so far on the depth chart, I probably don't even need him anymore. So it gives me 1 AP. Gave him Crusher. Give him Stonewall now. That'll stop me if I go up against anybody with those stupid Derrick Henrys or fucking defensive lineman out of position bullshit. We got something for that. So I think we should be good. Should be a keyword. Alright, baby, let's go. Everything activated. Get his other heater. What up? Shit. Trying to adapt. slow it down. I'll be alright.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one.
Oh, you don't mind leaving, bro.
As you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
I didn't want a cupcake game. I wanted a challenge.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Throwing first play is Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in.
You're not going to concede?
Secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is RG3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the third down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
4th down. Here's RG3. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. Mariota will look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. As the Raider kickoff here now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Griffin. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Oh, man.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Oh, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And he takes this.
It was a matter of time.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And able able to get this out to the 25. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. This is intercepted.
Lob pass, come on, man.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Mariota now to throw on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throw it. Mariota. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's at least a couple of times that they've tried to stretch the field here in this first quarter. They haven't been successful yet, but obviously they're going to keep trying, and maybe they'll find some seams underneath as this game progresses.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The give to Marcus Allen, who start here with USC and the Raiders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. That one complete to Okoye. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. The give to the fullback on the dive. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Second and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. They'll run with Allen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Yeah, y'all need to stop making out of position players, bro. It's just stupid.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A short kick taken at the 18. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fields this way up at the 17. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to battle.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well,
that's pointless. Gonna make me hit the back of my fucking dude's helmet. I can't make this shit up. how much that. Might save my coin for just Raider players because I'm not gonna go all out and try to get, unless he's like 100 something thousand. If he's so, might get him. Let's see. I don't even see the fucking car. 400. Not gonna do it for 400. Let's see. See, Madden, y'all on some fuck shit, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, Bo Jackson has strong safety life. That's like, they need to chill out with that shit. Fucking 1 AP Acrobat, are you fucking serious? Like, Jesus Christ, man. I can't get shit right, I see. How you gonna give this man, bro? And I gave this man fucking damn near perfect zone. Damn near perfect tackle. 97 hit power. Fucking 88 strength. 97 jump. Jesus fucking Christ. And then he has offensive abilities with 93 truck. So yeah, if he picks one off. Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all just, bro, y'all need to retire, man. This is just corny. You're gonna give him all those defensive stats, and he's still got fucking godly fucking offensive stats. So if he picks the ball off, it's over. Fucking EA, bro. I tell you. I was thinking this Marcus Allen would go down a little bit. Because I'm gonna have to change somebody. Because if Marcus Allen, can he pass block? That's the thing. He got strength. Yeah, he would be an all grade over. He would be an all grade over, what's his name? Just gotta see if I can get him for what I hope to get him for, so I can sell him. I'm basically gonna pull this miraculous trade off pretty much. So it's like what, 351. What we're looking for. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to sell Maurice Jones-Drew. Problem is I'm not sure what we're gonna get in terms of value. Since he's only a 92, I mean someone will buy him, but yeah, I need to get rid of him. So 148. Trying to see. I could put him in there for 140. Just be a risk. Risk, but yet a reward. introduce you guys to go. Let's say 145, I guess. Could be a fair enough value for him. Someone maybe will buy it. I mean, he's been good for me. He's made some good. He's very good, like on draws and shit. But I need someone just a little bit better. Cause I mean, I've been using him as a pass protector. Need a good pass protector. 145. What are you going for? They say they 4 in there. Let's go double check, cause I don't want to put them in there and then someone see auction house. They got him down as low as 140. Fucking sucks. I don't know if I can pull a 139 off. I'm gonna try though. Damn, I sure didn't want to give him up for that, but I need to get that 350 mark, so. Now wait, I can sell him. Get my team without him. Be alright. I don't have a third running back. I'll be alright. Let's see. Jacobs, Wilson, defense, special teams. Only thing that suck about him, he can't pass block. I don't want to use him like that. Yeah, I gotta find me a new strategy. I'm still on that turkey shit. I did get the Raider team at the Infinity. Might change my bull rush for coverage. But I probably won't even need that, bro. The way they making these players, bro, like everybody be a damn near 99. Probably won't even need these things anymore. I wonder if they made any upgrades to those strategy items. Play a game and see if we can make that sell. We can pick up our running back. It's a it's a long shot that it'll sell because everybody wants the best, but someone out there might want them. I feel like that's the only place I can improve on offense, really, is just have a better. Use Marcus Allen to pass protect for me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
Killing me with his out of
Charles, you talked
position.
about storylines in this
Position
one. I think it
player
begins
shit.
and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by
They
for long
do
periods of time
too many of them
without a
now.
top flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through.
And they're like all tall,
If he's not
like
on the top of his game,
tall
your
as
team's
fuck.
not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice
I blame them for releasing the way the receivers they did early in the game, the way they did. Because that's why they started putting those receivers at fucking DB now. They fucking deal with it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to work.
Let him truck and then tackle.
And he'll wind up taking
That
this
way he's
all the
wasting
way
his
down
truck
to the
stamina.
Raiders' 34. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Henry up the middle.
Just roll now. Go for legs.
And inside the 20.
Can't chuck me if I'm going well.
Down. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Vick into the slide, and he's got the 1st. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On the give, this is their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room.
Sitting there spam goal line on me, bro. I'm gonna
Second
shut
down
that
play,
shit
not
down.
much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7. 3rd and goal.
And Derrick Henry needs Imani Lott. Let's find out what happens.
Here's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I want to take that 3.
Give him 4 yards there, but they're
Wasting
still
the time
well
sitting there
short
spamming
of
goal
the
line
goal line
against
with
me,
4th
bro.
down
That
now,
shit's
Luke.
not cool.
It's awfully tempting
Play
to go
football,
for
bro.
this, isn't it?
It certainly is, and there's a big part of me that says let's go ahead and do it because they've got momentum. It's been a nice drive to start the game, but from this distance, the odds aren't with them at all. Take the 3 points, feel good about that, come back, get the touchdown on your next drive.
Yeah, and you're on the road, so snag the lead while you can. They go
Dumbass.
for it on 4th and goal, but then lines up incomplete.
Get out of
They
that
can't
shit.
hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
I'll let you.
He's got a man complete.
That's how you score points, bro. You don't spam goal line. Spread them out. Take your shots.
96 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first
See if you
here
learn
this
your lesson.
afternoon.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go.
Dare you to come out and goal line.
The fact that the ball got turned over.
Dare you.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this
Learn
one
today
away.
that shit ain't gonna work for you.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on out and goal line, bro. Come on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And he'll be hit.
Try that RPO shit again.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Come on.
And not a common
Run that RPO so I can fucking do that shit again. Let's go.
Setback though for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
It'll be Vic once more.
Where you going?
And he's left with no option.
Open that playbook up, bro.
Throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. That's good.
Kicking 3 points and keeping it a 1 possession game. Maybe do something smart here for a change. Oh, fucking dumbass.
Vic goes play action. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he'll get in to tie this game.
Sanders, bro, you need to convert to the fucking quarterback, bro, when he takes out. You over there.
Is this one of those
He needs to do a better job when we click on him.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Do it again. Do it again. Please move him back.
So
Please.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Mariota. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mariota. That's going to be caught by Moss.
Come on, stay in it.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Baseline again for me, please. So I can go ahead and moss your ass. Let's go. Come on, baseline for me. Come on.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, baseline for me, bro. You scared?
Play fake. Mariota.
Why would you contain?
And now a fumble.
Get the ball, Woodson.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football.
Pick it off, lad. Right up.
After a gain of 7 to the 47. In motion left goes Sanders.
Oh, it's a pick 6!
To this point, I've been impressed.
Please do that fucking RPO again, please!
Receivers to run free.
So I can take it to the other house.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a...
Please do the fucking RPO.
The slot man in motion right.
Oh, I had that shit. Please do it again. Please.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability
this
to...
dude is a pussy, bro.
But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
A first down carry for Henry. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been
wasting your time trying to be a fucking goal line hero, bro.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
You're not going to be able to truck him, bro. He has Stonewall for 1 AP.
And a timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 11-8. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Takes it at the 7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Bengals are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. From the 10. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota being chased out left. This will be caught by Randy Moss. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Mariota. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Mariota. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch...
Aw, what kind of fucking...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yay, man. I mean, come on now.
Safety with a pick. And he will take
That's one EA.
home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Play action now. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
In motion, the tight end. Now Mariota on 4th down. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A first down throw for Mariota. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. To the air again. Mariota. Caught on the right side by Adams. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now Mariota. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Can't build this guy out, bro. He fucking sucks, too. Look at his fucking stats. Hate the bailouts. Unnecessary tip drill. Tough season. Maybe we sold that Jones-Drew card and I can get that. What should we call it? We still ain't sell that Jones-Drew. Oh boy, boy, boy. I'm like banking on that shit too. How much time is left in it? 33 minutes. Be pissed as hell. Someone put one in there. Mine's the lowest one. Somebody please buy that shit. I don't know what else I got. I need what, 350, so I need 130,000. Do I have 130,000? guess I'll just sell these little cards right here. Great. They sell them for 21. Trying to get that running back, fellas. I don't even know if anybody gonna buy it though, for real. Unless you get someone that just looking for some training. I'm probably gonna have to mind underselling just to get rid of shit. I could take a chance with what I have. I just don't want to take a shitty chance. Let's see what they got. We got 222. Let's see, I'm not buying that. Can't even buy anything. If you can't buy it with coins, don't buy it. That's the best advice I can give you, fellas. One AP Fearless. But he's slow as fuck, so sell him for training. I don't plan on using him. I start putting these cards back in the sets. Ugh. For real. I don't blame him, man. He spent most of his career injured. Why they back me all the way out? Yeah, that kind of sucks, but one thing I can say about him is most of his Madden career, he was rated pretty high. If that goes for anything, I don't want no zero chill players. Not for real, because it's a ripoff. I don't want an Elite Legends pack, because they're not going to give me what the fuck I want. I don't want an AKA pack. Elite pack for 34. What are you getting in here? 185 plus and 370 plus. You have a good chance. You get first star 1 of 2 and 3 of 5. That's 'cause 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 ' It's like the only way I would know this would work, I would have to try. Let me see. Choose 3 of 4 79 plus, and 1 of 2 85 plus. It's like a better value because you know you're gonna. You get to choose 3. So you get 3, and then you get to choose 1 85 plus. I just don't know, 60,000. You get 15, and then you're guaranteed 179 plus. This is the one I was doing, and you got more rolls and chances. I'll do the 30, do this for the 36, and see what we do today. Alright, so there's our 79 plus. Boo. Trent Seed. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if I'm gonna get 36,000 back in value like the old. When I did this early in the year, it was you get value back. Fuck around and get me a high legends card and me jumping up and down. Anything better. Me quick sell, no. I hadn't yet there. I could probably try one of these Pro Star. Fuck it. Let's just see what we get. Choose 1 of 2 first. Okay, so we got Ed Too Tall. And I guess McKinney's better. We get those. Ooh, we got a Dwight Freeney. That wasn't a bad spin. Maybe we can get our value, but I don't know if I'm going to get 60,000 back, though. I'm trying to get better cards, not. And then we fucking sell the thing. Man, fuck out of here. So now I got to sell these cards that I just got while I was waiting on that to sell. Trying to fuck around. You know how they say, man, the more you fuck around trying to find out shit, the more you gonna find out because you were fucking around. Let me sell these things, bro. See what I got, man. If I can get close to 100,000, that's damn near what I just spent. I don't think I'm gonna get that though. Dwight Freeney, somebody looking for a Colts team. Okay, so 81, if I can get that. That's a good hit. Assuming if I can get that. There's a big jump between 81 and here, I'm gonna go 83 just to see. I'm assuming people need that for what you call it, on downstairs. So this Cam Chancellor and it too tall. Pretty sure I can get something out of here. 35-ish. Should be fine. No, we should have been moved on from Derek Carr though, bro. They've been waiting too long. We're gonna lose Max Crosby's best years, bro. Because we were fucking around with a fucking half-ass quarterback. You can't do that. Anybody watching the games could tell, it'd be like, yo, he not it, bro. He don't have that shit in him. He gonna fucking go on the stage and cry. Like, bro, that's not the move. Oh, yes, we sold something. I might have enough for my running back. Which I was trying to do. So we had 359. We sold 2 bad boys. And I think I needed 351. Trying to slowly upgrade this team, bro, as hell. Because you be relying on chance and luck, and then like this out of position player shit, bro, is really not my cup of tea, to be honest. But we're gonna try to make it work. Yo, Derrick Johnson really going for that? Yeah, I don't care where we're drafting at. The thing is, can we hit where we're drafting? Now, all those Bo Jackson cards just disappeared. I mean, not Bo Jackson, but Allen. Marcus Allen. Sometimes you just gotta type his name in. 321. What's the difference between the Redux and the actual one? Anybody know? They're the same fucking thing, ain't they? Nah, that man gonna play forever. All right, we got our fucking running back, baby. Let's fucking go. And I don't know what the fuck he has. Burn it. Put it in the trash can. I mean, he do have like polarizing stats, but he just can't win, bro. Like it is what it is. Like he's turnover savvy. See what this bad boy got. 1 AP bulldozer. Ooh. Okay, so he has a backfield master. What up? I think what's his name has something. He had backfield. Now he had 4 additional hot routes when lined up at running back. More hot routes and improved catching from the backfield. So that, but he has an evasive too. Well, which one should I get? Give him the. I think he's better for evasive though. Because that's just what Marcus Allen was, bro. He was just fucking evasive. I might be better off with that backfield, the other one, with the hard routes and catching, though. To be honest, just put the evasive one. Ride. Let me do it like that. Let me put evasive on him. So he has, it's 2 AP. No. I don't want Daniel Jones, bro. We're not desperate here. Fuck that. Take that one off. Give him that one. Yeah, but I don't know about Daniel Jones. So. No, I don't know about that. I'd rather go someone young, bro. If we could find someone that's generational talent somewhere that can command an offense, or we can get someone that's just not gonna turn the ball over. That's all you really need, to be honest. You just get someone that's not gonna turn the ball over. If we can get Josh Jacobs back, bro, that would be nice. Yeah, but then again, you gotta hit on your draft picks, bro. And we're not known for that at all. Like, literally. Like, we suck at drafting. We haven't hit on a draft pick since Reggie McKenzie. That says a lot. Okay, so 1 X factor short. Thinking about taking his shit off since I have Slot Apprentice on him for cheaper. He does have a cheaper matchup nightmare, but I'll probably need to put that on. Put that shit on Waller. I know it'll be a 1 AP. You need defense wins championships, bro. That's without a doubt. I'm trying to debate on what I'm gonna do here with my guy. I could probably keep the Slot Apprentice on him since it's cheap. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, but the ratio is not good, my guy. Because we now need specific teams to win specific games 1 week and then lose the next week. Yeah, Carr done fucked us up, bro. Yeah, I figured he would do that shit. That's just what he does. He's a mid, you know, like my man's is not good enough to win us a Super Bowl, but he's not bad enough to get us a top 5 pick. Like if we start sucking, he's gonna start playing great, and you're gonna be like, bro, why are you even trying, bro? We're not in the playoffs. That's Carr's career, bro. He's done fucked us out of so many good picks. And he's fucked us out of so many fucking chances at the playoffs. So he's right there. He's just gonna keep drafting. Like watch him fucking try to win these last 2 games. Watch him. I can't make this shit up. It's like we don't even want to win if the shit doesn't play out the way we want it to play out.
Charles, you talk about storylines.
Is it one of those scenarios that we need doesn't play out, bro? It's over.
Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
When we were 2 and 7 and shit, and we were starting off the way we were, bro, I kind of lost hope in the team. There was points and times where I just didn't even try to finish watching games, bro. I just was like, fuck it. And then Carr, like I said, Carr being Carr, he starts winning. A little too late for that, bro.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll get a few yards.
A little too late for that shit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's McCoy. And he'll get this up to about the 40. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And the Raiders have got him. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
But first down hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Take a shot at right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. In motion goes the tight end. Hurts. And it's a fumble.
The D.
And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
No, it won't. Like, I'll be happy. It was like, Carr can't fuck us anymore.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining.
I'm tired of having a mid-quarterback in fucking Regs.
It's
like 80 overall. Then he'll play like really fucking good, and EA won't fucking update him. I see why they won't fucking update him, because then 2 games later he plays real fucking shitty.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, escaping the pressure right.
That's
this
BS.
will be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 and the 16-yard line.
There's better
After the pickup
quarterbacks
of
out
5,
there, my
here's
God.
2nd and 5.
It's not that serious.
Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And this is Carr. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dave Casper, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found this.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
Derek Johnson been clutch for me since I got him.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use
Carr
it
is
on the
not
PAT,
a
but
leader
now
of
he
men,
boots
bro.
this one away with a 6-0 lead.
He's more
And,
concerned
that's
about
one
being
he's
a
gonna
preacher
run back. A poor kick. It heads
than
straight
leading a
out of
team to the
bounds.
Super Bowl.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Mariota. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's
So he has a third, and I'll attack that.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. To try again after the sack. Hurts forced out to, and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion left comes Brown. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Up the middle, here's McCoy. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got room. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. This is brought in by Casper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 33 yards that time.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We'll stop you right there. He turns the ball over. He keeps the defense on the field, my guy. Like, you're never going to have a great defense if your quarterback can't consistently keep the ball on the field. Like, we're not making drives. Good user adjustment by me right there. If we're not making good drives and sustaining drives and scoring points, then obviously, yeah, if the defense is going to be on the field, the defense is going to be ranked there. So that's really on Carr, bro. Like, if we have a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over, doesn't fumble, we're automatically a better team. Carr fucking fumble prone, all that fucking stupid shit.
We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves.
And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game.
You just got to think of the everything, you know. You can't be like, oh, we got the 31st ranked defense, blah, blah, blah. If we went by everything that was going, like, even on PFF, Pro Football Focus, if we went by everything based off of their standards, and bro, we'd all be lost, bro. We'd be lost souls. Can't go by their standards, bro. You just got to kind of look at everything for what it is.
The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get.
Go look at the scores of the game, bro. When has Carr ever played a game and it was just dominating.
Generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
As you said, though, probably tough to remember.
He hasn't ever just ran away with a game. Like the last game that he was really just running away with, bro, was that Colts game where he got hurt back in 2016.
Fourth down coming up.
And at that point, he shouldn't even have been in the fucking game. So it was just a poor coaching decision at that point. We were already blowing him out. Why is your starting quarterback in there? We're already in the playoffs. Why is your starting quarterback still in the game?
3-yard return, and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
So he's got that.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
So he's going to recover
The Eagles going to
high
take the
third.
first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After the sack on first down, Mariota flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right
Ooh,
side.
he tried to moss him.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He'll look downfield for Waller. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Ray Guy now. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Like that stone wall, you can't go forward.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter. And he did a nice job to spin out of that first wave, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, Mariota. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
See what adjustments he had on the field.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On third down, Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit
See
more
Walls.
in the second half.
He can't stop you.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Jacobs. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. And all they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
They fight forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now back to throw. That's caught out left side by Casper. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. 10th carry now for McCoy. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This a second and 7 from the 37. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Max Crosby getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19. In motion right is Brown. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And a penalty flag comes in as that ends up incomplete.
Fuck out of here!
Contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
These random ass flags.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's McCoy.
Anything should have been offensive.
First down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very... And if you got to get it to put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to lead that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
They'll go again to McCoy. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dave Casper, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Hurts will throw, sliding out of the pocket. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This taken in at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments
I'm so used to this shit.
by the offense as they head out on the field.
I always get cheated like that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the peak. Oh, that's going to be a costly one.
Where's roughing the passer at?
Darren James with it there. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, to get matched up with him again. I know exactly what route concept I need to stop what he's doing.
Shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Bro, I'm not fucking down. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking game. Running that cover 2.
The Raider offense set to
get a
get
single
this
high
drive
3rd.
started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
See how he leaves that middle of the field open?
To them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Like it is there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. There he goes left side. He's at the 40, 20, Well, do you want to
Appreciate
that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco.
Bro, this game is cheating me!
Should do it. Darius Slay with a pick.
No, I'm gonna beat you over there to the sideline.
And a great return here gets us one all
Dang,
out of the
bro,
26
I'm
yard
36.
I think you and I were a little surprised.
Stay by myself, man.
Through his second
I don't
interception.
really,
I mean, who would have thought a
to be
quarterback
honest,
of his caliber
celebrate it.
picked now 5 times?
This game right here get on my damn nerves sometimes. I forgot to set my depth chart
Quarterback with less experience, or
accordingly.
less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball
corny.
game, I would have. And this is
Yeah, come on, bro.
touchdown, Philadelphia.
I'm not gonna play a game. I'm getting cheated in. It started with that fucking bullshit ass pass interference, bro. It went downhill from there. Because that was a game changer, bro. Because I had stopped him. When you've seen it, bro. It just takes the momentum away from you when they do shit like that. I forgot to put fucking, what's his name? It's my third down running back. That's my fault. Sit there and spent 350 some fucking thousand on 320,000 on him. I need to fucking put him in the lineup. I didn't even have him set up to where I wanted him. Let's see. Slot wide receiver. Alright, hopefully I don't get cheated this time. Because they love doing this shit. Like, I got a good defense. I'm good at picking up on what people do adjustment-wise. I just gotta... What I was trying to do was get a comeback. I should have ran a comeback to the strong side, to the field side, and rolled out. And then had like a little flat route to pull that zone down. But I still need that, like a dig or something, because he was going to have that mid-third, catch on to what people do, you know, and then you can make adjustments. But like I said, after that fucking interception bullshit, fucking PI.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins in...
Don't match me over someone
certainly
else.
two of the best in the
Come
business.
on, man.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Keep the fucking people that spend the money on their team.
The game is played
Play them.
with all the responsibility
I don't
he
wanna win
has,
this
and how
game.
the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game,
Bro, just
your team's not
quit,
going to
bro.
benefit at all.
You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste my
Here in Las Vegas. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out in the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
Y'all on that.
Bodies, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
Safety.
But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
He's got a man complete.
I'll tell you to quit, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Thank you. I don't like playing games like that. Like, match me up with someone that's good, but don't cheat me. Like, that's... I want a good game. I don't want one of them games where it just comes down to these fluky-ass plays. I want to play a good player with no flukes. Straight me versus him.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They start on the ground.
Good shit.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Brady. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Johnson, the man in motion right. Throwing on first down is Brady. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Again, it's Brady. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. There he goes, right side.
Boom! Got Brady blocked. Let's go. Good defense. That's all you gotta do. Be patient, man. Don't break. Eventually, they're gonna make a mistake.
Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense.
He ate up all that clock. We scored points. He didn't see our offense.
Pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all.
Waller, stop trying to do all that crazy shit, bro. Just goddamn go run your route and get to the ball. Jesus Christ.
Their attempt after the interception
Just
return
swap him.
touchdown. I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Come out in that trips tight end again, please. Oh, now you don't want to come out in it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, that's into a double.
All right, good shit, Ronnie.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. In trouble, and he's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They go play action. Mariota.
Damn, I missed him.
The pressure right. Oh, and a bad throw.
He had him wide open, too, and I wasn't even looking his way. I hate that
He
shit.
got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Brady. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady flushed out right.
Beautiful.
Intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation
baseline?
and making
Okay.
those types of throws. Down near the goal line,
Try this out for
I don't think
size.
you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You can
And he's taken down. Back in his own
Touchdown! We had a fucking touchdown.
Gardner. That is
Baseline again,
2
please.
sacks for him here in this first half.
Thank you.
To try again after the sack. Mariota.
You thought I was stuttering, bro?
Way downfield.
You thought I was fucking stuttering?
It's caught indeed.
Baseline again for me, please.
55 left to go in the first half of play. So how about this?
Please, baseline.
Change in field position from inside the 10. Here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Mariota to throw it. And he's going to be sacked.
I'm just gonna get that one more block, one more block, one more block.
Right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Mariota now from the 50.
I gotta
Nowhere to go here. He lost
Mariota
the
pick the ball up, bro.
And
It's
they
that
have the
PDA shit.
football and will take over at the 24-yard
Offensive.
line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Throw a fucking football!
Right near the goal line. The officials look at each
Bro.
other and mark him at the 1-yard line. But Charles, this has been so far. This is what
fucking
you really
cheated.
feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't,
Bro.
we're going to need another quarterback. And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And that will be incomplete
Funny.
with the clock
I
down.
ain't dealing with this shit.
13 seconds.
Funny.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football.
Should get a roughing the kicker if he tries to.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like
Good
one after
kick.
grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to look deep down the field.
Thank you.
It's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down.
Why my defense is playing for me?
This first half.
What I fucking like.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Fix my X factors and shit after this game.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were? He's got a man.
Good user catch.
He's gonna be out of bounds, but
Good fucking user catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, Mariota. Looking deep for Adams.
Good user catch. Let's go.
Caught for a Raider touchdown.
Stop spamming.
Adams, 37 yards. And the Raiders take the first.
The thing I do like to do is throw that bitch down the field.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So they elect to pass.
These double moves are going to take that match zone, treat it like man coverage, shake him down, and get over the top. So he keeps playing that soft squat. That route's going to keep getting open.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
He's going to give me that one-on-one with that safety with that deep out elite. And that's not what you want if you're playing defense.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Moss. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Rolling to his right.
Good knob.
Not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I'm sure
Stop playing gun tight, bro.
Trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Brady's throw there complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And now here is another interception.
I ain't gonna lie, that shouldn't have been a pick.
And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the
See, I'm man enough to admit that.
Hold on fourth down. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean,
the game's going to be the game.
Interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his
Learn
teammates.
today. I see something. I see London. I see France.
Hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing is Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Wow, my gun tight for real.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action now. Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Sauce Gardner. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
My defense is better than his, so.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And this throw incomplete. They're all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Ain't run gun bunch on me either, bro.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
See so much shit.
Front door totally shut down by the defense.
Damn sure can't run gun wing.
Hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Got a
It didn't
defense
exist.
for all this shit.
Now Brady got to have this one.
Throw it to him.
Going for the deep ball. He's got a man.
Johnson.
Complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So on fourth down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
A loss of 2 there, second down. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On second and goal, Brady.
Good D.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Mariota's throw complete there.
Keep you in that. You better call timeout.
And they're going to get this
I'll gladly keep you in that.
He's taken down. Throwing here, Mariota. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Oh, see, I got a good defense, man. If I could just get a better offensive line, gotta work on building them guys again. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Leveling up. That sucks. Look at that wide receiver, Deion Sanders, 92. Harvest. That one sucks. .93 speed. That's a slot receiver for me. Got decent catching. Got better catching. Trav, good change in direction. His tackle a little low. 55 and 54. Yeah, I can't put anything I want on it. Might make him a slot receiver. 3 AP route tech. Really have any low AP cost abilities. I don't know. I already have my deep out elite. I already have my route tech receiver. I already have my evasive players. Yeah, that's really just an L. Like, that I could use him as a receiver. I put him in as my slot receiver. But other than that, there's really no need for him. Ugh. Jerry in the slot. Slot. We coming together, bro. I don't know why my shit ain't went up over 92, man. On to the next. I mean, you just got to get to that point where you just got to play defense, bro, because you're at that point where there's like no safe spots to throw it on the field. There ain't. You got fucking 6'8" corners. Six, 7 sub linebackers and shit. Bro. This is hell. Like they screwed Mud up for real, because you got all these people, fucking fullbacks and shit, William Perry fullbacks, running the fucking goal line offenses.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. To throw right away is Vick. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, Vick. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 59 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
Second down and 4. Straight ahead, Gibson. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Vic readies to throw. Vic loses the football. It's out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Third and short yardage. Mariota being chased out left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Mariota. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. To throw is Mariota. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Mariota. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Mariota. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play fake, Mariota. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Mariota will look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Vic goes play action. He'll buy some time right. Vic loses the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big...
One possession, one game, you want to quit? That was a good game, too. Had to focus. Three and one. I'm about to put Waller at wide receiver and fucking see what I can do with him. Kitty.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you
Here we
talk
go,
about
God Squad.
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Stack.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Brady going to throw. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Brady. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Max Crosby drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Six-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Mariota. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mariota now. He'll set up the screen to Marcus Allen. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. We're scoreless after one. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 33.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run.
And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral him. Now, they've got some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive and trying to stay.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jason Witten punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. Taking it right down Broadway. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota can't get away, and he's taken down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
2nd down and goal. Brady escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your...
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 72 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Oh, look.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mariota.
And the ball just keeps...
Third time here this half, it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Caught by Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gano out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, Mariota trucks over him.
Bro.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Whoa, this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mariota. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota flushed out right. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they're going to work.
Get out of that cover 3.
The 32-yard
This route concept will kill that shit.
First down, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the
Oh, bro. I gotta put mismatch on you, bro.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
For shit.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
From the 16, Brady eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On first down, Brady. He's got a man.
Slow
Complete.
user now.
And touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 74 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
It is, I'm tired.
Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Throwing on second and long. Mariota.
Bro, they're like not letting me catch anything. Like, what the fuck?
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
You got it, bro. I'm not going to go up against the DDA. Make me drop open passes that I should be catching. Bobbling fucking verts versus cover 3. Like, come on now. Get me some sleep, fellas, and we'll try back again tomorrow. I don't think I got eliminated yet. I think I just got to get 2 wins. All right, fellas. I'll see y'all in the morning.